How's it going, everybody? We are back again for another Dokkan battle video, and oh my fucking god, did Dokkan drop a fucking bombshell on us all. As you can see on screen, the official Dokkan Twitter tweeted out last night that our very first category leader, or, he was one of the first, but among them, INT UI Goku is getting an EZA during the part 2 of the 6-year anniversary. This just completely came out of fucking nowhere because we're still in the middle of all the 120% leaders getting their EZAs. The Super Saiyan 4s, Super Saiyan 3 Go Tanks, and I've also Super Saiyan 3 Angel Goku and Physical Cooler has still yet to get their EZAs, but they said F it, we're gonna start EZAing category leaders now, and UI Goku is the very first among them. Oh my god, nobody in their right minds were expecting this, nobody at all. So this is absolutely amazing. If we scroll on over to the Dokkan wiki, we do have a little bit of the translations. This is not fully complete, we don't know everything he's gonna do just yet. But number one, he now has a 160% Realm of Gods category lead. So actually, this is very, very good in terms of the Realm of Gods category, considering that Beerus is the only other good one, at least for super type leaders, and he's 170% leader, but he doesn't link well with any of the other Pure Saiyan units, for example, like the fusions and anything else like that. But now that we have UI Goku here, I mean, 160%, that is still very, very good and will carry you through all your events and whatnot. So that's obviously absolutely amazing. The N-type leader skill also got buffed, but that's not a huge deal. He now stats attack and defense in his base form, which is absolutely amazing, and he also now starts out with attack and defense 150% at the start of the turn. His transformation condition is still the same no matter what happens. If you fall below 50% HP, no matter what turn it is, he will transform into Master UI Goku. Now, we don't know, true Ultra Instinct Goku, however you want to call it. Now, we don't know just yet the full details. We do know that, the previous UI Goku transformation is gonna get a change. So like here, he stats attack, which is great. And he also has a great chance to dodge, which is what? 70% chance to dodge in this base form. The problem in the Master UI form, but the problem is that he has no defense. All they need to do is just give him defense. He's already hitting like a freight train. Let's get that abundantly out of the way. He hits really, really hard when you run the team around him. The problem is, if you don't dodge an attack, he is taking a lot of damage. That is a huge deal for him. But, now that he starts out as he stats attack now, that's huge. That's he stats attack and defense, which is going to be huge. So if you can stay above 50% HP for just a little while and stack your defense up, you're going to be looking pretty good for when you then transform into true Ultra Instinct. And then, like I said, all you got to do is just give him some defense, and he's going to be fine because he's already getting the automatic 3 key. He has 150% attack, which is they might buff that to 200%. And on top of that, we take a look down, his EZA stats are going to be broken. He's then going to have 19,000 attack and then roughly nearly over 12,000 defense. So he's going to hit like a fucking freight train. Now, the big question is, though, is this guy going to be better alongside the LR Ultra Instinct Goku, the Mastered UI Goku, the AGL one, the new 2 anniversary unit? So that is a hard question to really answer, because the thing about this UI Goku versus SCR UI Goku, SCR UI Goku is obviously very, very good. He's still a top 10 unit right now. The issue is with him, or not even an issue, SCR UI Goku is by far the best linking partner for the mastered LR Ultra Instinct Goku. He shares 6 out of the 7 links, everything aside from shocking speed, I believe. But the problem is, but now with the introduction of this guy, alongside him, he might actually perform better than the STR LRUI Goku, because like the problem with the STR UI Goku as well is that in order to build up his defense and ki, he does need to dodge, and similar to, if he gets hit, he will get hit, somewhat relatively hard. But with this guy, he's raising his defense at the start of the turn, and then once you go into Ultra Instinct transformation, he's sharing a lot of links. Prepare for Battle, Godly Power, Tournament Power, Fierce Battle. He doesn't share as many links, that is correct, but he is sharing most of the main links, so that is huge for him as well. Again, we'll have to wait and see to really do a complete comparison of who is better between INT UI Goku post EZA or STR LR UI Goku. But it's going to be a very, very close call, I would say. Because I would say, a lot of players have this guy either rainbowed or with a couple of dupes in them, or at least some of my veteran players. Myself, I already have him at like 79% in the dupe system. So, compared to like LRUI Goku, the STR one, not a lot of players currently have him. And if they do, they probably only have just one copy of him. So it's like, it's really, really hard to say at the moment. But overall, I'm so excited. Right now, we're on this celebration alone is probably going to be one of the best anniversaries we've ever had, because this is the first time in a long time. Actually, no, this is the first time ever that they've done a major EZA for a Dokkan Fest unit, because in previous years they've only done free-to-play units or regular like TUR units. They've never done Dokkan Fest units, and let alone now a category leader, our very first EZA of a category leader. Now the big question, of course, is if UI Goku is getting an the OG UI Goku, if he's getting an EZA, does that make it reasonable to believe that AGL Blue Vegeta could get an EZA? Right now, I want to say yes. It could be, it is a very strong possibility. I want to say that. I don't want to get people's hopes up, but I do strongly believe that if they're going to await EZA the INT UI Goku, that there's no reason why they shouldn't also EZA Blue Evolution Vegeta, the OG one, of course. Which would be absolutely amazing. Hell, honestly, I think people would be more excited for this guy's EZA, if anything, because of his leader skill alone. Because if we take a quick look right here at his leader skill, if they buff his leader skill to Pure Saiyan's 3 ki and then buff that to at least 150% attack, I mean, like, it's gonna change everything. Because we only have 2 Pure Saiyan leaders, this guy and the physical transforming Vegeta. But that transforming Vegeta is not that good anymore, and he doesn't really do a whole lot. But this guy, he's by far one of the best. He's still a very, very good unit. He has aged pretty nicely over the last few years. And if this guy gets an EZA, he's also going to be best buddies with LR Blue Evolution Vegeta as well. And he also links up very, very well with all the other Pure Saiyan units as well. So I would actually be more excited for this guy's EZA rather than INT UI Goku, but nonetheless, it's still absolutely amazing and so exciting that they're actually starting to give category leaders EZAs, because that opens the door to so many possibilities in the future. Now, I don't think we can expect any more category leaders getting outside of, INT UI Goku or Blue Evolution Vegeta. I don't think we'll see any other category leaders get EZAs for quite a long time, considering they still have to EZA 5 other 120% leaders. So, that's gonna it's still gonna take up roughly towards nearly the end of the year before we start seeing anything, any other category leaders getting EZAs. So it's gonna be a while. It's gonna be a long time, but nonetheless, it is still so exciting to finally see a category leader get an EZA. UI Goku is such a perfect fit to get an EZA too, being the first one. It's going to be an exciting time. I cannot wait. Also, by the way, huge shout out to Air Dokkan over on Twitter for giving all the scans and whatnot from the official Dokkan Twitter. So as you see, this is officially revealed. I was actually kind of upset because I posted this on my Instagram account, and you won't believe how many people have said, "Oh no, this is definitely fake. This is definitely fake. No way they would do that." No. No. This is coming from the official Dokkan Twitter. So there's that. So we got a couple other things to quickly discuss. We are getting some new Dokkan Awakenings. By the way, this is not everything regarding Part 2. We will probably find out some more Part 2 stuff pretty soon, because we also have to find out what the Part 2 summonable LRs are going to be. Presumably, I think a lot of people are expecting an Android 17, and then maybe like God Topo or something as a summonable LRs, right? But nonetheless, we have some Dokkan Awakenings. Number one, we have the Android 18 and Krillin unit Dokkan Awakening. We have Master Roshi and Tien getting their Dokkan Awakening. And then finally, after so many years, the physical free-to-play UI Goku is getting his Dokkan Awakening as well. That's obviously very, very exciting. They all awaken via new stages from the Universe 7 Survival Saga story event. So that's obviously very, very exciting. And then finally, we are getting a new Android 17 and 18 support memory as well. So that's also very, very exciting to see nonetheless. Quickly scroll over here. We're getting some new stages, a new Infinite Dragon Ball History stage. I can only imagine that might be like a Team Universe 7 stage, probably. And then also we are getting 4 more God of Destruction stages added to the God of Destruction event. Beerus, Champa, Belmont, and then probably like one other god as well. Will be added to the stage. I can't wait. This is by far the hardest event in the game, and I'm very excited for when this comes out on global. But unfortunately, it's February 7th right now. We're waiting 5 more months until all of this comes out on global. So it sucks. You know, it sucks. But you know what? Given everything that's come out so far, it's given us more than enough time to save as well. So I'm obviously very, very excited. And I believe that's everything, right? Yeah, that's everything that was revealed so far last night. So that's obviously very, very exciting. And there you go. There you have it. INT UI Goku is getting an EZA. It's official. It's officially happening. It's real. Get excited. I'm all excited. And dude, I cannot wait. Now, like I said, this is not going to be everything from Part 2 so far, because number one, we are still waiting on the awakening for the physical Master Roshi to get his LR awakening. We should be expecting that probably in this celebration, in this Part 2 stuff as well. And then as well as the Part 2 summonable LRs, they'll probably come out in a few days as well. Part 2 does not start tonight, by the way. Part 2 starts around the 9th. So like I said, by the time this video goes out, we'll be expecting more information like tonight or tomorrow night and stuff like that. And if more information comes out tonight, I'll post it probably tomorrow or something, because obviously it's Super Bowl night and I'm busy. So there's that. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys are excited for our very first category leader to get an EZA. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys on the next one.